And we're back. I apologize for that, guys. I am now streaming the match. We do have our players going back in straight away. If you're still up to date, we have TF Gaming and Ooga Booga, and with me casting, I am Gex, and I've got Boyo Royo with me. I think we're ready.
We're ready. It's a good overtime in game number one, but unfortunately the stream died. But we did still wait to see ourselves, and TF Gaming were able to take that 3-2 after the overtime. So they're now 1-0 up in the series, and an interesting kickoff to start it off. There, everyone's all over the place, but here we are going now. Shallon's already up. Going to drop it down. Almost finds a goal to start things off. Burn going to try and win the 50. It goes out to the side. Now it's all picks on the ball.
Couldn't
get it
very
past
close
Easel.
shot. It's going to go downfield. Kaisen's got to take this back to the backboard. Does find it. Hagen. Very good touch. Nice flick, but Byrne reads it well. Goes down to Easel. Good pass to Kaisen. It's in. Olpix with a bit of a misplay there as he flips away from the ball. Unfortunate with 4 minutes 30 again. Really early goals. Pretty much every game of both series so far.
Very early goals, and everything we've played has been someone get an early goal first, British second. Hit that last game really with a.
I say both series.
A while, but
I think we've cast 3.
have,
Don't mind my math skills. Hagen is going to send that center. Olpix will send it out. Apparently I'm having issues with game sound. Give me 1 second, guys. I will try and sort that.
Having issues with the game sound. Shallow, I'm just going to find an easy goal to tie it back up. 1-1 now for pass from Burn up. Shallow, a great finish there. And we're all tied up. 4 minutes left.
You might just have to bear with me while I fix this sound. You go ahead, Boyo. You've got this.
Sounds good. Oh, Hagen going to take the ball upfield to the side ball. Shallow. He's going to dribble it out his own half. Easel by himself. Kaizen couldn't find a touch. He's going to try and find a pass now, but a great 50 in Hagen. No boost though. And have to wait for the challenge, and the ball goes center. Kaizen now in the ball. Opitch comes in. Trying to find a pass to Shalon. He gets a touch, but doesn't find the pass in the process. Burn now. He's got boost, but he's got a hard touch on that ball there. Easel. He gets the touch, but not good enough. And we have sound. That's good enough now, but Hagen, his shot. Nowhere near, he hits it high, but not the best of touches. A clear Opitch, a great clear away. Easel, can he find the save? No, he can. Easel, what are you doing?
I really thought that he had. I mean, you've got to have a try, surely. He just stopped dead. I don't understand. Maybe there was a call out. Maybe Hagen thought he could get there. I'm not sure. That was a bit of an odd play. Not what I was expecting.
Certainly not, as we're now 2-1 up to TF game, and the ball drops down. Kaizen does get a touch, but Shalon comes in. Opitch going for the bump, couldn't find it. The ball goes wide anyway. Kaizen gets a touch away, but TF3 to still have it. And Ooga Booga half, and Burn off the backboard. He's going to finish it off. 3-1 to TF Gaming.
That's a fantastic pass. Burn got a lot of power on that first touch and just followed it so well. That's a really, really great self-pass on that backboard. Really, really well done to get that in that top left corner with defenders.
Well done indeed. The ball boomed upfield. Hagen has to take his time, get the clear away, but Burn's still there. I'm going to put the pressure back on Kaizen. Just waiting at the back line. Shalom with a shot off the backboard.
Oh, good touch by Hagen.
Hagen gets a touch. Easel, he's up for it. Kaizen trying to follow up. The net's wide open. Hagen comes back in. Shalom tries to finish. He couldn't find it. Now it's Burn on the ball, takes up the ball. An air dribble with the flip reset, possibly. Oh, he couldn't find it. Easel finds the save. The ball goes centre once more. Shalom needs a shot. He makes it 4-1 to TF game, and they're running away with this one.
That's a good angle by Shalon. He read the situation well and hammered one over Kaizen. Really well placed, just under crossbar. 4-1. This is going to be a tough one to beat for TF Gaming. Just realizing I've still got all the stats up on the screen. Let's sort that out. There we go. Sending that downfield.
Done. Drops it down to Easel. Easel Couldn't find the touch, and Burn is keeping that pressure on. A shot comes out from OPEX. It's saved by Hargon off the crossbar though. The ball still dangerously close to the net. The ball goes high from Shallon's touch. Burns up for it, couldn't find it. The ball cleared away by Easel, but it just goes straight to OPEX. Not the best of touches. There was Ketteisen able to hit it high. Hargon's up for it, and that's going more towards his net than the opponent's net, and that should have easily been going in. Burns going to bang that ball upfield, and he needs to go for Shallon. He makes it 5, and I think we can safely say it's TF Gaming's game now.
Very well done by Burn. Read that well. Shallon just really getting that past that defender and home into goal. 5-1. That's going to be near unbeatable with 2 minutes left to do it.
Unbeatable is one way to put it. I wonder now how many more goals will TF Gaming get. As Edo takes a shot, it is saved by Burn, and Hargon, he is up for it, but the weakest touch, and the Widow's not going to get him anywhere near that one, as Burns now and he's on the counter attack. Not follow up. Shallon off the corner, the ball drops down. Hargon is able to find the save, but for how long will they be safe? OPEX had an opportunity, couldn't find a touch. The ball goes centre from Burns' touch. Shallon's up for it, he hits it centre, couldn't find a touch either. Ketteisen easy clear for him. 1 minute 20 left. If they will have any chance of winning this game, they need to do something now. A boom upfield could be that thing though. Burn able to find the save. Can Edo find the pass out centre? He can. But will it be able to be fired to the ball? No. Shallon find the save. Ketteisen has to back off, and OPEX going to find the clear. The ball goes centre. There's no one there to follow up, but there just needs to be no one there.
OPEX can send that out to the corner. Ketteisen, good centre. Shallon, fantastic read. There is some pressure coming in finally from this orange team. Ketteisen, tries to fake. Can't quite get it. There's a little bump by Ketteisen. He can't quite get that angle. It would have been an amazing passing play if he had. Burn sends it out to midfield. Ketteisen. Shallon. Can't quite make the play, and he gets demoed. Burns going to have to take that off the backboard as Hagen lands on it. Ketteisen passing with Hagen. Can't quite make the play they were looking for. Going to go downfield.
Get it past. The ball drops down. 15 seconds left. There's a TF Gaming's game. What can Ugabuga do just to make themselves ready for this game number 3? They're in sweep territory at the moment as TF Gaming 2 up in the series to the best of 5. They'll be heading to the grand finals if they can win it. But it's a matter of can they hold out or will they get the first sweep? I have my doubts of the reverse sweep happening as TF Gaming, they're looking too good at the moment. 5-1 winning game number 2.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Too good. Too good. 2 wins too good. And 2 wins too good it is, because we're going into game 3. This is the a best of 5, seeing as we are in our winners finals. So winner of this match goes to our grand final and faces the winner of that lower bracket, and we should be able to see a little bit different of a game as we continue on in this series. We have had the server go down.
Have to remake the server. This is classic Rocket League, of course, going to ruin us when we have our best time for anything as the server goes down.
Well, you can't have a stream without that happening at least once.
No.
What do you think is the deciding factor here? What could TF be doing differently to get themselves back in this? It seems like that was the dominance that we saw from what could Ugabuga be doing better to get back in this? This is the kind of dominance that we saw from them in their last series. So, you know, we know that they can do that well. What's the difference here?
They're just not getting it past the TF Gaming side. TF Gaming are doing a great job at holding the ball in the midfield and preventing any plays from happening. And, well, they're stuck in their own half for so long that the goals just aren't an option for them. They just constantly happen to bring the ball upfield and hope for the best. But the best is just not happening to them. They're just constantly getting counter-attacked, getting scored on. And then they're getting down by several goals. It's all given up. The first game is a lot closer, but after that overtime loss, they seem to have just lost all hope and completely lost it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think it was a little bit of a defeated attitude they held that game, but hopefully in game 3 here they can push for that full sweep as well. And it is a tough It's a tough ask, but it's been done before, and I'm sure it'll be done again, and maybe they can do it for us tonight. So, waiting for our players to come in here still right now, as we are facing a few issues tonight.
We're all ready for everyone in, so just ready when the players are to get into their teams over on TF Game. We said before, Opet, Shell, and Barnuga Buga is Ezo, Hargan, and Kaizen. TF Game and 2 up in the series. Can they find the sweep after a 5-1 win in game number 2? The ball is in their court for the sweep now. It's all a matter of can they keep up that pace, or will Uga Buga be able to fight back? But an early challenge from Burn, he's going to put it off the backboard. Opek's already up for it. He takes a shot. Kaizen finds a save, but the pressure's still there. Shallon, he tries to find a touch, cleared away. But for how long is Edo find a touch? A great boom away into the TF game in half. And already we're seeing a good counter-attack come out. As Kaizen tries to drop the ball down, couldn't find a pass in the process. Shallon going to clear the ball away. Try and find a teammate in the process, but nobody's pushed up. A great clear away as Opek gets a touch, hits it high. Burn, stuck on the ground, could not find it. Kaizen's up off the bat wall, can it follow up? Almost. Shallon, a good touch away. Going to try and flick it past Ezo off the backboard. Anyone there to follow? No. And early attacks coming out. Nothing coming of them. But a good start to the game for both sides.
Oh, great touch by Ketteisen there to keep that away from the incoming attacker. Hagen does pinch it away and gets back to it as it comes to ceiling and corner again. Shallon gets bumped to the heavens as the ball goes down to Burn. He chases that up to the ceiling and Ketteisen clears away. Hagen gets a touch. Olpix is going to send that past to his teammate. Shallon was ready for that. A little bit of miscommunication coming out from this blue team here. TF not looking as dominant this match as we've seen in the past. Finally, a match where there wasn't a first goal just after that 30-second mark. Ketteisen!
First goal actually goes to Uga Buga with Ketteisen. What a first goal. Took him 1 minute 30 seconds instead of 30 seconds, but a great pass down from Ezo off the roof. Shallon couldn't find the torch under the crossbar, the ball slips in, and Ketteisen, first goal of the game, 1-0 up for Uga Buga. They're trying to fight back, try and find that very sweet, but they've got 3 minutes 30 to hold on for and try and extend that lead. But Ezo, he makes it 2 off the kickoff. Where did the TF game inside go?
Uga Buga just heard me say that there was no goal yet, and we're like, shut up, Gex. Send 2 in a matter of, what's that, 4 seconds? Yeah, nice work, boys. Thank you. Hagen looking to make it 3. He does! Oh my goodness, what is happening?
TF Gaming winning you win. Burn on the kickoff. He couldn't win it. Opex is too far forward. Shallon couldn't make it back in time. The ball slips into the net. And the team's in shambles. It's 3-0 now to Uga Buga. In the space of about 7 seconds, 3 goals have been scored.
That is
game. You
brutal.
cannot let this happen. He's going to try and make it 4, but it does get saved this time with the kickoff. But Hagen with the shot, saved by Burn. Shallon gets it away, and finally, off a kickoff, they survive. Burn couldn't find the touch to get it in the net. Opek, he hits it centre, but a bit too far. Burn going to come in. Kaizen a good touch, though the ball drops down to Ezo. Ezo bums the ball upfield. Kaizen tries to get a bump. He bumps in the process. Hagen going to come in. He takes the shot. In the corner. Shallon gets a save, and oh, it almost was 4. But there's still 2.5 minutes left. Plenty of time for TF Gaming to come back, but those kickoff goals one after another is not going to be a fun way to lose this if that's the way to go down. 3-0 down for TF Gaming.
Unfortunate for Hagen there, that last attempt he had 0 boost. He's still got a decent flick on that, but I really have to believe right now that that could have been a goal. We talked about just a minute ago the fact that last game the difference maker could have just been attitude. That was quite a beating early on that they took, and they seem to be a little bit defeated. You could not say that about them now.
I know, Kaizen hits the ball centre, tries to pass to Ezo. Ezo gets the touch, launches the ball upfield into the corner of the net. Opek's able to find the clear, but Kaizen keeps it high. 2 minutes remaining, they're still 3-0 up for the Uga side, and TF Gaming, they're not looking at their own self after those 2 kickoff goals in that first goal as well. They've been really struggling to get anything going. Burning to try and find a clear, find a pass to Shallon in the process.
Shallon?
The ball dropped down his own net. Shallon, his own goal, and it was at a bump or something. What happened?
That was not just an own goal. That was... Oh, that's a brutal own goal. Off a pass from Burn too. I'm not sure if he got shoved. I think he just wanted to beat the opponent to the ball, and he really didn't consider how he was touching that, or just wasn't able to control the touch well enough. That's a very unfortunate goal to give away.
He only goes to beat the opponent, but he was able to complete that goal and get another goal in the process, just not for his team as the ball goes centre once again. 4-0 to Uga Booga, and what's happening to TF Gaming? I think Uga Booga are going to safely take this game, but TF Gaming have looked like a shambles this time, coming from that 5-1 win to now being 4-0 down. What has happened? 2 kick-off goals, an own goal, and a great shot to start it off. And they just looked like a complete mess. Kaden tried to find the touch, but well put away by Ezo. He gets them within the process. Shalom going to hit it centre. Opex, he hits it high, but there's really not much time left. 1 minute left for them to get 4 goals. It's not going to happen. The ball goes high off the backboard. Kaden going to find an easy clear. Shalom's pushed up. Couldn't find the touch. Opex gets it, but TF Gaming, what have they done differently which has really caused this loss? Or is it all thanks to Uga Booga? But to me, it looks like TF Gaming have just started playing worse.
I think it's a little bit of both. Definitely some big mistakes coming out of TF Gaming, and I think at least 2 of the goals are down to just that. But the confidence is back for Uga Booga, and I think they've got a chance here legitimately on their own skill as well. So, not to count them out just yet. It's going to be a tough ask to reverse sweep this, but if they can just have a little bit of luck and keep the confidence levels up, they've definitely got a shot.
Came out, but it's too little too late now. A 4-0 win, going to go in Uga Booga favour unless they can find a 5th here. They could not do it. 4-0 and game number 3 for Uga Booga, and they make the series 2-1. This is wait for the ball to touch the ground. Sharon tries to find a clear. They're trying to find a consolation goal for this game. Kazen keeps it up. Hagen, can he find a 0-second goal? Oh, no he can't. Uga Booga win it 4-2-0.
Would have been in again though. They need to shore up that defense, TF Gaming, if they want to come out of this a little better off than this game. It's a big loss considering how well they've done for the rest of this series. We are now on to game, what's that, game 4?
4?
Yeah. That's it's not something that I particularly expected to see after that last game, and that was a pretty dominant game for them. It's nice to see Uga Booga still in this and is pushing the game to be a little more exciting to watch, and they're definitely doing that, and hopefully this evens out a little more and we see really that those good plays come to the front rather than just capitalizing on mistakes. But you've got to do what you've got to do to win these series, and there is money involved, so the guys are going to push for this.
We've had all situations come out in this series so far. We've had a dominant win from one side, a dominant win from the other side, and game 1 was an overtime, very close game. So they're really giving us every single thing we want in a series is domination, in a very close game. But what will we get this time? Either tries to hit the ball centre, Burn gets a clear away, Kaden gets a touch out, tries to get it past another, Shallow and a good touch, and taking that upfield himself, low on boost, though he gets bumped in the process, the ball boomed away upfield once more. Hargan gonna have to rush for it. The ball hit high above the net. Opex could not find the touch. Kazen hits it high once more. Hagen is going to wait for Burn's touch, and Burn a great air dribble away though. Shuts that down. Kazen with a really an unwanted touch, but Opex not able to make it in time. Shalom going to find the ball. Try and clear it away, but once again, not the best touch. Throws that ball away straight to Hargon. Burn is there to save him though, as he is able to find the clear and get some boost in the process, take it up the field. Tries to find the centre, but Kazen gets a touch on it. Opex drops it down. Shalom tries to get middle, but not enough. 0-0 so far, no opening goal as of yet, but we said this last time the goal got scored right after.
Shame Shalom wasn't there for that one. That would have been an amazing passing play, but teammate just not quite ready for that pass yet. I think TF Gaming still building their confidence after last game. They're definitely not seeming as beaten down already this match as they had been, but then also not the team that we saw in game 2, so seeing that confidence kind of slowly creep back up in this game is going to be a big factor in it, I think. Ketteisen Shalon with a big pinch. Hagen finally gets a clear. Olpix is going to have to race back for that. Does get it. Burn will center. Shalon, good touch off crossbar. Oh, just out. Just out. Both teams probably sweating bullets just then.
Off the crossbar and out the ball went, but Kay's not the best to touch in front of the net. Burn, can he drop it down? Yes, he can, but not good enough as Harg unable to find the save. The ball still dangerous. Opex hits the ball centre, no one there to finish. Kaysen. He's going to take his time, gets a touch. Shallon couldn't find it though, the ball up high. Harg going to have to rush for it. Can he find it? No, no boost left. And the ball cleared away once again. We're still 0-0. 2.5 minutes left of the game, and the ball hit out to the side to Kaysen. Couldn't get it past Shallon though, as now Hargan waits back. Kaysen hits the ball centre to Opex. Open for the shot. Not powerful enough, but Kaysen able to make it back. But the pressure's still there. Burns up. Off the corner. With the shot! He makes it 1-0.
Burn just read his own touch off that corner so well. That's an amazing direct into goal. Well placed. And just over all defenders. No chance of saving that.
First goal of the game going to TF game, and they get the lead this time, and we've seen them have the lead before, and they can win the game and they have the lead, but for how long will they keep it? It's Kaysen going for a quick counter attack. The ball drops down in front of the net. Burn is there to make the save, but Hargon get a good touch out to Ezo. The ball goes centre, cleared away now. But for how long? And Kaysen does come in off the sidewall. Burn is there. He's going to wait, take his time, try and get the clear, but not the best of clears that Ezo is still there. The ball drops down to Kaysen off the corner. Goes in centre. Opitz gets the save. The ball drops down. Ezo gets a demo. There's only one player left. They have spawned down now. Burn and Shallon, they're on top of each other pretty much. Shallon able to find the clear in the midst of all of this. Can they find a centre now? The ball does go centre. A save from Ezo. Burn takes the shot. All defenders in net. They're able to find the save. And the counter attack comes out from Uga Booga. Off the back wall. Once again. Kaysen is going to rush in. Takes the shot up high. Burn is there. An easy save away for him. And then the side ball now, but Uga Booga, they're struggling now. 1 minute 20 seconds left to equalise and try and get this reverse sweep going, but the ball goes centre. This could be an opportunity. Kaysen's up off the backboard. Opix finds a save, and they're still living on. But for how much longer? Uga Booga, they're looking like at any moment now they'll find the goal, but they just keep getting shut down.
We've seen previously when they go down, Uga Booga not handling pressure particularly well, but they are absolutely hammering goals on their opponents. Very close shot, as I say that, from TF Gaming. But yeah, I'm not seeing Uga Booga just kind of shutting down like I have in previous games. There's definitely pressure on. 48 seconds left is close. Let me just update that score for you, because I believe I've got it set as 2. It is 2-1. I'll update that. You go ahead.
30 seconds left. It could be 3-1, but a shot comes out from Hargon. Oh, that find the back of the net. No, Burns off the post. He's able to find the save. Opix, this could be the finishing goal right here. No, he hits it high. 20 seconds left. This is the last chance for Uga Booga now. They have to get the ball upfield if they want to bring this back. Kaysen, he gets a touch. Gets a flick past one. The ball goes upfield. Hargon is waiting for it. Shallon, not the best of touches. Burns up for it. A good clear away. But
5 seconds.
That might be it.
They need to hold this up.
The ball touches the ground.
There we go.
And they can't keep it up. TF Gaming, they take the win. They move on to the grand finals. And oh, they held on barely there.
Yeah, TF Gaming doing really well to take that win. 3-1. It wasn't an easy one either. Uga Booga really hammering goals home there towards the end of that. And